Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Brian, and today I want to bring something that I just discovered. It's been out, well, it's not released yet, but the full complete set of Twin Peaks is coming to Blu-ray and will be released February 3rd, 2025. This includes the first two original seasons, the movie Fire Walk with Me, and the third continuated season. I haven't seen the final season. But I thoroughly enjoyed the first two seasons. And if you haven't seen it, I guess this collection came together. Well, it's probably been in the works, but we just lost David Lynch last week, and he's an amazing director, but he's also really funny as an actor. If you have not seen this series, David Lynch's acting is really funny because he plays I think it's an FBI agent, and who's going deaf, and so he talks really loud even though he's got hearing aids. And it's funny because you'll see it's like he's yelling because he's going deaf, and you're like, oh my gosh, he's so loud. And then the plot and the story kind of moves along, and you forget he's even in the scene, and then all of a sudden, boom, he starts yelling again, scares the living crud out of you, and it's hilarious every single time. Because he plays just such a cool, chill guy, but every time he talks, he's literally screaming at the top of his lungs, and it's this weird comedic effect in such a serious, mysterious, and dark tone of his series. I love it. He did a great job, and honestly, I'm gonna pick it up. I've seen the original series and the movie, but I haven't seen the new one, and yeah, I can buy this, have it forever, and not have to pay for Paramount Plus to watch the final season. It's a win-win for me. Plus, with this, we have over 20 hours of special features. I don't even know. They don't even list what they all are, but a lot of it's probably behind-the-scenes stuff. I'll look again, because I was looking. Oh, it does. There it is right there. I missed it. The missing pieces, and these are kind of like some of the plot lines they were going to do but not get to. It's got 4K HD versions of the original series pilot. Sweet. And behind the curtain is just behind the scenes stuff. I'm not sure what the Roadhouse music performances are. Talk with Kyle MacLachlan and Cheryl Lee. That'll be interesting. And on the couch with Kimmy and Harry. Some of these features are probably great. I mean, come on. There he is. There's David Lynch. Gordon Cole. I couldn't think of his name. But yeah. See, you can see it right there. He's got one of his hearing aids in. And it wasn't until later I realized that was David Lynch, because I didn't know what he looked like, but it was so funny. It's just everything just is great. And I really want to see the new version, the new series, the new season. Because it was such it's a weird, supernatural, dark mystery, and it's just layers upon layers of secrets and things, and it's so compelling. Like once you've made it past like episode 2, you're just gonna binge the whole thing. I think it was a few years ago, I literally binge watched the entire 2 seasons in a weekend. Like, I literally just sat down and I was like, I'm watching this whole thing. Like, I want to watch all of it. Then it took me a while to track down the movie. But I actually have a physical copy of that, because it was actually cheaper than trying to... back when this happened, streaming wasn't everywhere. This was when Netflix was just getting off the ground. And I was like, okay, I'll buy the movie. So that's the only physical copy of Twin Peaks I have. I don't have any of the original series. But for 3 seasons and a movie and 20 hours of feature, it's going to run you $70. And that's not bad, honestly. I was just kind of looking. I was like, you can pre-order it now. And, I mean, come on. This has to be... It's an intriguing story about... Well, it's about so many different things. But the main plot line is a girl goes missing. And it gets weird. Now, if you like weird and odd stuff, like crank X-Files up to 11, that's Twin Peaks. It's just the fact it came out when it did, the fact that it actually got 2 seasons is impressive to me, because at the time I don't think many people were watching it. But man, 44 hours and 30 minutes runtime. Yeah, that's a full weekend, guys and gals. I mean, heck yeah, just binge all of it. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. I mean, seriously, after I close this in this video, I'm gonna hit the pre-order now button, because I mean, I'm getting back and buying physical copies of everything that I love, and not just whatever's available. You know, stuff like this. Twin Peaks is definitely one to have in your collection, because it's just a phenomenal series. Even now, it's a good series. It would, like, if it was released now, it'd probably go for about 6-7 seasons easy, because it's so, we're more in tune, and a lot of people are more wanting that complexity and that mystery and that supernatural stuff. If David Lynch had made it today, it would have gone for a long time, and especially if it was on a streaming service. I do think it just would have run for several years at least. We would have gotten a lot more Twin Peaks. And the fact that it just continues on with the movie and then with the new series, it was just like, people love Twin Peaks. And it's one of those things, it's like, you either missed it or you didn't, and those that missed it really did miss out on something. And I do encourage you, if you have not seen it, I do believe the first 2 seasons right now are available for free on Pluto TV. And if you have Max, they have the movie Fire Walk with Me. But the only way right now to watch the third and final season is with a subscription to Paramount Plus. So you can avoid all that jumping around and just pop these in your DVD player, Blu-ray player. Boom. Heck yeah. I'm there. I'm in. I can't wait. I just thought this was so cool that, hey, this is something coming out, and I absolutely am here for it. And here's $70 for 3 seasons in a movie. That's nothing. I've paid more than that for a single season of Star Trek. I mean, seriously, my Star Trek collection is a financial investment. And Stargate too. Oh my gosh, yeah, Stargate seasons, yeah, they're not any cheaper. So, I mean, yeah, this is a steal on one of the best series ever made, in my opinion. I mean, it's in my top 10. Twin Peaks is in my top 10. The original 2 seasons, I can't say it with authority because I haven't seen the first 2 seasons, literally in the top 10 of my favorite shows of all time. Just because it's just, even when you watch it again and again, you just kind of pick up a little more this time, a little more that time. It starts to make a little more sense, and you start to piece it together a little bit better. It's just fun to pre-watch, because no matter how many times you see it, you're like, oh, even you know what's coming, it still just feels like it's the first time. And I absolutely love Twin Peaks. David Lynch did an amazing job, and he made such a huge impact on TV and film that I will be honored to keep his work alive. And this will be a great thing to sit down and just go through it with my kids, because they've never seen it, and they're at that age where they're starting to like this kind of complicated stuff. They're getting that teenage years where it's like they're gonna love it. So I'm in for it. I'm here for it. I wish we could have got more, but what we have, what I've seen, I love. So this, for me, if this was just the 2 seasons and the movie, I would have paid for this $70, no problem. But it's got the 3rd season, so yes, I'm excited. So until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.